Good Monday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. A lot of folks joining in this morning. Christine Rose, good morning. And Edward Mundy, thanks for watching. And Jenny Waters, hey, good morning to you. So, the spring is unfolding. Winter is not done. Depending on where you're at, you might be done with most snow in the southern half of Michigan. So we're going to look at a couple of warm days. We're going to look at a full-fledged spring storm system. It's a snowstorm in the UP, a 5 to 10 incher. And it's mostly a rain system in lower Michigan with just a little bit of snow. And I'm actually starting with the big picture, looking out across the Pacific. And what you're going to see is storm systems lined up, meaning we're going to go into an every 5 to 7 day full-fledged storm system. Spring storm systems, they can be wacky. March storms can have rain, can even have severe thunderstorms on one side of the storm in Michigan and blizzard and snow on the northwest side. But the point is, much needed moisture in several bouts is on the way for Michigan. So let's start with that right there. And so you're looking at the U.S. on the right and the Pacific on the left. Storm number one out in the western part of the U.S. heading our way for Wednesday into Thursday. It's a rain to a couple of hours of snow for most of lower Michigan. It's not a snowstorm, it's a rain system. Then storm number two off the coast of California, the west coast. Storm number three out there, storm number four out there. And you'll see those in the model forecast as we go out extended form. So here it is. This is the surface weather forecast coming up from the model. So today should be a dry day, pretty mild day. Hey, good morning, Cherry Hetrick. Good morning to you. Derek Wetters, I am retired. Nice. You are my idol. I met with the financial planner, and he said that I'll be able to retire at the age of 97 for 14 days. So, no, not just kidding. That's an old joke. So here's that storm system. Wednesday, it looks like the rain comes in Tuesday into Tuesday night and Wednesday. This is Wednesday. We'll look at it a little closer. Then this is Wednesday night. Goes back to colder with snow showers for 2, 3, 4 hours in any one spot. That's not a major snowstorm type deal. And then that next storm out in the Pacific kind of scoots along, maybe heading our way Friday into Saturday. This kind of indicates that it would be a little bit colder. Hey, Jamie Northrup, you got it. It's my job. Although, it's not the world's easiest job because of the time constraints. Weather, guess what schedule it goes by? 24/7, 365 and a quarter days a year. So it doesn't stop. And we go through the weekend and we go into next week. Here's another warm track storm system. And then there's another. So the point is that we're going to have some decent moisture coming up. Now this is the same thing, just a little bit closer of a look so you can see it a little bit better. And this is this afternoon, should be dry. This is tomorrow morning. We'll start to have some scattered rain showers. They'll actually feel and smell almost springy because of temperatures in the 50s during the rain showers. Then Tuesday night, and then here's Wednesday. That's rain. And this is the key that I always want to show you, teach you, if you will. Look at where the low pressure center is. It's in northeast Illinois, tracking across northern lower Michigan. That means that we all get in the warm sector, northern lower, even Traverse City, even Mackinac City, and the snowstorm stays up in the UP until the storm center tracks off to the east Wednesday night. We change over to snow showers on a stiff northwesterly wind. Hey, Shirley Booth, I like that talk. Time to start to plant our weather gardens. You must be from Saginaw. area, or Flint or Bay City. And then it moves off to the east on Thursday. So total snowfall on this, it's a UP snowstorm. There you see it, 5 to 10 inches, maybe a foot in a spot. And then Wednesday night, Thursday morning, early, we change over to snow in lower Michigan. What do we get? An inch, maybe 2, maybe in the snow belts, Kalkaska, Mansalona, Manistee County, Cadillac. Maybe you get 3 or maybe 4 inches. But certainly it's not a snowstorm for lower Michigan. All right, now here's something you'll really want to look at. These are the high temperatures. So today we're in the 40s. Tomorrow, look at that. Saginaw to Big Rapids southward in the 50s, maybe 60 in Jackson, Ann Arbor, Lansing. Maybe in the 60s on Wednesday, 50s certainly. UP in the snowstorm. Now, Thursday, we turn colder with highs in the 30s, 20s in the north. Friday, back to 40 degrees. Saturday, mid-30s to near 40. Sunday, mid-30s to near 40. So certainly cold days ahead. Then look at next week. Ahead of the next storm system, we start to see 40s, 50s, maybe 60s. We don't believe this that far out. This is 10 days out, Wednesday, March 12th. But the point is, if a storm center pulls up to our west, there is enough warmth just to our south to bring us into the 60s for a day or so. And of course, it doesn't last in March. It's just a tease. We go back to kind of wintry in the 30s and 40s. The main story here, I think, is that we are not looking at a storm on Wednesday that could change just a touch and change you from a rain system to a snowstorm. I think it probably won't happen. I shouldn't say that, but this day and age, it probably won't happen. Much needed moisture, and at times some very mild to very warm temperatures, which is pretty typical actually of March. As we get our normal highs to 40 to 45, you only have to be 15 degrees warmer than normal to make it to 60 one day. And then of course, you know, it's a real tease because the next day you wake up and it's 35 and really yuck. So, hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. You have yourselves a great Monday. I'll see you here again tomorrow. Bye.